Welcome back again to another video. I am Real Talk, your go-to destination for real, honest, and absolutely no BS dating site review. Here I give you all of the facts, I will give you all of the information, and I tell you everything that you need to know on how this dating site really works. I always show you my profile. That way, any information I am sharing is first-hand information. I will also give you some tips, some suggestions, and even some advice. My ultimate goal is to save you time and, more importantly, to save you from wasting a lot of money. So, with that said, let's just get right to it. This video is the second part or second video of my I Use 100 Plus International Dating Site series. So in this particular series, I will go through everything that I have learned after using well over 100 plus dating sites. I will tell you all the facts and all of the details and obviously all of the costs that comes with it. And while you are in here, in this particular playlist, how dating site really works, be sure to look through these videos right here. Once again, I give you a lot of information, a lot of tips, and a lot of details. And ultimately, the whole goal is to save you time and to save you from wasting a lot of money. Now, in the first video in this series, this one right here, I basically go over or I show you the complete list of all the dating sites that I have used. And you can see that list for yourself in this particular video. I will leave a link in the description. But just in case you haven't seen this video, let me show you the list one more time. So this right here is all of the dating sites that I have used. So far, I have used 129, call it 130. So if you see any dating sites in this particular list, be sure to come back to my channel and find that particular review for that dating site before you try it for yourself. Once again, you can find that in all dating sites or just click through all of the videos right here. In this particular video, this is the second part in my series where I use 100 international dating sites. In this particular video, I will provide you or I will show you a list all the dating sites that I have used, and I have used close to 130 as I have shown you in the previous list. But the purpose of this video is I have grouped all of the dating sites that I have used and I group them by similarities. Now, what that means is when you see a dating site in a particular group, you should know the dating site work exactly the same. A lot of them have the same website, same design, same features, same credit system, same pricing, and oftentimes a lot of the same members. So let me give you an example. Let's start with the first grouping. And this group is the largest group. So in this particular group, I call it group one, there are 72 dating sites. Now, what does this mean? Well, like I said, every dating site that you see here in this particular group would work exactly the same. So, for example, let me show you. This here is Asia Talk. I already reviewed Asia Talk, but if you want more details, you can certainly come in here and watch this particular video. So, once again, when you see these dating sites right here, I call it group one. All of these dating sites is going to work exactly the same or very similar to Asia Talks. So if you're interested in figuring out or want to know how this dating site really works, well, you don't have to because if you sign up for one of these, you will basically signing up for all of these. Not to sound redundant, all of these work exactly the same. Okay, so let's talk about group number two. Group number two has 10 dating sites, and group number two belongs to the Cupid network. So these dating site belongs to the Cupid family of dating sites. Overall, wherever you see group two, it is a pretty good dating site altogether. There aren't many dating sites that I will recommend, but I do recommend trying out any of these dating sites that you see here. Let me point out a few distinctions. A mall date. A mall date is mostly for Eastern Europe. So if you are interested in meeting Eastern European, Amal date could be an option for you. So let me show you a mall date. And I already have a review for a mall date. So once again, if you are interested in learning about it or just want to check it out and look at all of the features, a mall date could be a decent option. Once again, if you are into European girls. Emo Latina. Emo Latina is for the Latin crowd. So if you are interested in meeting Latin girls or Latin guys, Emo Latina could be an option. Eurodate, like the name implies, is mostly European based or European focused. Hottie. Hottie is a good dating site. There are a lot of attractive profiles on here, and let me show you that. So this here is Hottie. A lot of attractive girls. I am sure there are some handsome men on here as well. But Hottie will have some really revealing profiles. Zendate. Zendate is mostly an Asian dating site. And when I say Asian, it is mostly Chinese. 95% Chinese, in fact, if not more. There are other Asians on here, but once again, it is mostly Chinese. Pinya Date. Pinya Date is Filipino, Filipina. Eurodate. I think I mentioned Eurodate already, but Eurodate is mostly European. And then Date My Age, dating.com, Floor, and Your Travel Mates. It is a mixture of all types of members. So Asian, Latin American, US, Europe, and everything in between. Your travel mates, they market themselves as for those that is travel oriented. That is not always the case. You will find many members across the entire platform. So once again, this is group number 2. Everything that you see on here will work exactly as you have seen a high and also a mall date. Come in here, check out the review, and get all of the information that you need. For group number 3 has 12 dating sites. It starts with Alana Date and ends with Secura Date. And let me give you some distinction or some key differences between these dating sites. So for example, Alana Date, Amor Meet, Date Empire, Love for Heart, and Sophia Date. These 5 dating sites that I just selected right here, these are mostly European dating sites. So what that means is most of the members, 80% if not higher, are European. So Baltic countries, Scandinavian countries, and the Eastern Bloc are European countries. You won't find a lot of Asians. You won't find a lot of Latin members. You may find some US and Canadian, but like I said, the vast majority of the members on here are European focused. And you can check out the details in my channel. So here is Love for Heart and Nika Date. Then this here is Date Empire and Alana Date. Back to the list. So Asia Flame, My Special Date, Naomi Date, and Nika Date, and then finally Secura Date. These 5 dating sites I just selected, these are Asian dating sites. So if you are interested in meeting Asian members, this dating site could be a good option for you. And when I say Asian, it is mostly Chinese. Once again, it's going to be 80% Chinese. You will find other Asians on here, of course, and you will find other members, even some Latin and some European. But overwhelmingly, these are Asian. And when I say Asian, once again, it is going to be heavily focused on Chinese. And you can come here to my channel, find the review for these dating sites as well. So here it is for Naomi Date and My Special Date. And then finally, the last 2 on this list, Lati Date and Lati Dreams. Lati Date and Lati Dreams is focused for the Latin crowd, so Latin members. So a lot of your South American countries, I see Brazil, Venezuela, and Colombia a lot on these 2 dating sites. Once again, you will find other members, but just like the other groups, heavily focused on Latin members, as I previously mentioned. So before I go, how do these dating site really works? Well, let me show you the example here. This here is Secura Date. I've already reviewed this dating site already a long time ago. Secura Date is a popular site for Asian girls, and it's mostly Chinese. There are a lot of great members on here. Anyways, if you watch my review of Secure a Date, all of these other dating sites you see here will work exactly the same. Same features, same credit system, same pricing, or very similar. Once again, if you see this review, you can apply it to these other dating sites. So essentially, that is group number three. So before I go, I want to mention this. All of the dating sites you see here in group three, I don't recommend them at all. So if you can, you need to avoid all of these dating sites right here. Moving on to group number four. Group number four has 9 dating sites. And it starts with Asian dating, and I ended at Vietnam Cupid. Now, as you can see, these are really Asian focused dating sites as well. And group number four belongs to the Cupid family of dating sites. So, as you can see, you have Asian dating, there's Cambodian, there's Filipino, Japan, Korean, Malaysian, Singaporean, Thai, and Vietnam Cupid. So once again, mostly Asian focused, depending on the ethnicity or type of members you are looking for. You can find that right here. And I have already reviewed most of these dating sites. So for example, this here is Korean Cupid. Once you see this review already, it is applicable to all of the other dating sites. And like I just mentioned, they do belong to the Qubit family of networks. So if you are using any of these dating sites that you see here, and a lot of these I already mentioned, they all work exactly the same. You may come across the same members, but overall, the Qubit network that you see here, it is an actually decent dating site overall. A lot of great features on here. The pricing model, the cost is very reasonable. These are a membership-based dating sites, so you don't have to pay credits, you don't have to pay for coins, or worry about losing a lot of credits just to open photos and videos and stuff like that. Overall, the Cuban network is decent. I do recommend these group of dating sites. You should give it a try. Like I said, it is membership based. And as you can see here, there are a lot of dating sites in this particular network. Moving on to group number five. Group number five has 5 dating sites: Dream Singles, Golden Bride, UA Dates, UA Dreams, J4L, or short, Jump for Love. What is unique about group number five is these are mostly Ukrainian dating sites. So if you want to meet a Ukrainian member, any of these dating sites could be a good option for you. And here on my channel, there's a review for Dream Singles. This here is UA Dreams. And if I were to look through my channel, you will find the other dating site listed here as well. But once again, you can watch any of those videos I just pointed out. They all work exactly the same. Now, overall, these Ukrainian dating sites are pretty decent. There are a lot of great members on here. Any dating site, nothing is 100% guaranteed, but overall, I found that Ukrainian women, in this case, are looking forward to genuinely meeting someone. This right here is Jump for Love, is what I am showing you. But the point is, if you're using Jump for Love or any of those other dating sites I pointed out, they all work exactly the same. But once again, overall, they are pretty decent sites to use if you want to find a Ukrainian member. So I do recommend these dating sites as well. Moving on to group number six. Number six only has 4 dating sites, and they are Anastasia Date, Asian Date, Charm Date, and Latam Date. Once again, they are grouped together. That is because they work very similar to each other, same features and so forth. Anastasia Date and Charm Date, both are mostly Ukrainian dating sites, so similar to group number five. Asian Date is an Asian dating site, so mostly Chinese. And Latam Date is mostly a Latin dating site, so a lot of your Latin countries. And you can certainly check out the reviews here in my channel. So here is a review for Anastasia Date, Asian Date. And if you scroll through my channel, you will find a review for a Latam Date and also Charm Date as well. And then right here, just let me show you really quick. So this here is Anastasia Date. And then this here, you can see Asian Date. As you can see for yourself, the dating sites look identical because they are in pretty much in a lot of the features. So essentially, that is group number 6. Moving on to group number 7. Group number 7 only has 3 dating sites here. They are Amorly, Latin Melodies, and Quick Me Dates. These are credit-based dating sites, so you will need to purchase credits, and they are quite expensive. So Morley is mostly European. I've said European enough, so you should know what I mean by European countries. Latin Melodies is mostly a Latin dating site, and I've said Latin enough. You should know what I mean. So there are South American countries. Quick Me Dates. Quick Me Dates is a mixture, a little bit of Latin. There's some Asian, some European, and also more North American as well. So once again, you can always get the information here in my channel. So here is the review for Amorly, Latin Melodies, and Quick Me Dates. You can watch this review and learn or get all of the information you need. And right here is the Amorly dating site. You can certainly come in here, browse, and check it out for yourself if you want or if you are interested in trying out this dating site. Now, with that said, I really don't recommend any of these dating sites right here. Like I said, they are credit based, they are quite expensive, and they are, or it is very difficult to exchange contacts on here. So, once again, I do not recommend any of these dating sites you see right here. Okay, so group number 8. Group number 8 only has 3 dating sites as well, and they are Go Chatty, Rana Date, and Maya Date, or Mia Date, however you want to pronounce it. Overall, these dating sites are pretty decent. They're pretty good. I do recommend them. They are a credit-based dating site, so I will say that. However, you can exchange contact on here pretty easily. So that is one of the main reasons I do recommend Go Chatty, Lana Date, and Maya Date. You can easily exchange contact on here. Many other dating sites make it very difficult to do so. A lot of great members on here, a lot of great profiles. You will find members from over the world in each one. So you're going to find Latin members on here, European, Asian, and also North American. This happens to be Maya Date. So basically, this is what the dating site looks like, and you can also all of the all of the details here in my channel. So here is Go Chatty and Maya Date review. Watch the video and get all of the information that you need. So essentially, that is group number 8. Pretty decent site overall, and I do recommend it. Moving on to group number 9. Group number 9 also only has 3 dating sites, and they are Ember Love, Place for Talks, and Pina Love. Once again, they are a credit-based dating site, and it could get costly. And these 3 dating sites, they're not quite identical to each other, but they do have enough similarities and features. That is why I grouped them in the same category or the same grouping. Once again, a bit unique, a bit of a mixed bag between these 3. But Ember Love is European and it is mostly Ukrainian. One thing about Ember Love is you can freely and easily exchange contacts, so that is a great feature. Place for Talks is a mixed feature, so all over the place, everyone from every place. Pina Love is mostly Philippines, Filipino, Filipina. Like I said, it's a bit of a mix between these 3 sites. But here is the Place for Talk website. I haven't did an official review yet, but it looks very similar to Ember Love in general. And you can certainly check out the full review of Ember Love right here. You can pick out the video and get all of the information. And then I haven't done a review for Pina Love either, but it is going to be close to one of these 2. Overall, right now, the only one that I would recommend And this group is Amber Love, like I said, mostly European, mostly Ukrainian. However, it is very easy to exchange contact. You can do it in a chat, you can do it in an email or letter, but it is a credit based dating site. But not bad option if you want to meet Ukrainians on here, and they make it so easy to exchange contact. So essentially, that is group number 9. And finally, rounding out the group is group number 10, and they are Once and More Pulse. Both of these dating sites, I will say, definitely not my favorite at all. It doesn't even make the top 1,000. Um, Generally, I focus on international dating sites. This too happens to be mostly U.S. based, so you will find mostly a lot of U.S. members on here. I don't like it because there just isn't a lot of great members on here. It reminds me a lot of scrolling through Match or Zeus or OkCupid, whatever typical US based dating sites that you find. You really can't filter by location on here. You can filter by age only. And I think you have to buy a membership and a subscription to use all of the features. But it works exactly as once already reviewed once here a year ago. Not a great dating site either, but both of them look exactly the same. My overall assessment is just avoid these two dating sites altogether. Waste of time, waste of money, and there are so many better options to choose from. So essentially, there you have it, 129 dating sites grouped according to similarities. And once again, this here is the full list. If you see any dating sites on here that you want to try or considering signing up for, don't do it until you come into my channel. Find the dating site you are interested in trying, watch their review, all of the facts, get all of the information before signing up, because I don't want you to waste your time and, more importantly, wasting a lot of money. And like I said, this is the second video in a series of videos that I will focus on where I use 100 international dating sites, and I will tell you everything that I have learned throughout this journey. So I hope you got some valuable information in this second video. Once again, the whole intent of this video is to show you all of the dating sites that I have used, and I group them into similarities. So with that said, I do wish you good luck on your dating journey, and I will definitely see you in the next one.